Hi, I'm Clark Neal.
And I'm Susie Neal. Together, we're Unicoi Preserves.
Today on the Ingles table, we are going to make street corn salad.
Now let's get started. Clark.
Yes, Susie.
What do you have?
I have a pan and a burner. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn this pan on, get the heat going a little bit. We are using some delicious, two different types of canned corn from Ingles. This is their brand of corn that we drain. We've got some combination of some white and some yellow sweet corn.
I like the different colors, the different flavors, the way each of them pop with just a little bit more sweetness.
And the great thing about this, you can keep these in your pantry and have these on hand. We'll also have one chopped fresh poblano pepper. We're gonna saute these off. We want them to cook for quite a while and get nice and golden brown. So these are gonna cook for a while. I'm gonna get these started. I'll stir them occasionally. I'm gonna season them with a little bit of salt. And while I'm doing that, Susie, you wanna show how to make the dressing for this?
I sure will. I've got some mayo in my bowl right here, already measured out. Very flavorful, but very simple ingredients. I've got some Mexican crema that I'm gonna pour in. A little bit different flavor than sour cream, a little different consistency, but what a great add-in to make a yummy salad dressing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hear you starting to sizzle.
That's good.
I've got some garlic that was pre-chopped for us in a jar. Thank you, Ingles.
Yeah, you can find that in the produce department of your local Ingles.
Now, we did squeeze a lime to get some fresh lime juice, just stirring these together. And you're gonna zest for me?
Yeah, I'll zest
Thank
while you stir.
Thank you, because there is so much flavor in that rind. I've also got just a wee bit of chipotle powder, a little touch of sugar, and a little bit of salt. Doesn't take a whole lot because the flavor from the corn and the poblanos, excuse me, it got a little moisture in it.
And if you don't know why you're zesting lemons, limes, any citrus, all you want to do is take off the bright color. Like this is the dark green part. That's where all the essential oils are. That's where all the flavor is. When you see this white part, stop, because if you get into that, it gets bitter. We're gonna put this aside.
Okay, now, this is Mexican crumbling cheese, also known as...
Cotija cheese.
Say it again, Clark.
Cotija.
Thank you. I have a hard time pronouncing that, as you know.
This comes as a block, and you can crumble it. It crumbles really easily, but it makes a really nice dressing. So you hear this sizzling, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna cook this down. This is also, if you've got a flat top griddle outside.
Oh, yes, yes.
I like to do this part outside because you get a lot more surface area and you keep all the heat outside, plus you get a really nice caramelization on that. But we're gonna let this keep cooking.
All right, my dressing looks really good. That lime smells so fresh and nice.
Yes.
So we're going to cook that for a while.
This is gonna cook for a while. We've already got some that is done. When this is done, you're gonna wanna turn this out on a sheet pan and let it cool before you assemble the salad. So we're gonna come back and start with that cooled corn on the sheet pan. We'll be right back. Okay, we've got our corn that got nice and golden brown in the skillet. It's cooled off on the sheet pan, so we're ready to assemble this salad. Susie, you gonna scrape it or you want me to?
I think I'll scrape.
All right.
Try to get it into the bowl. Gosh, I just love those little bits of caramelization on the peppers, on the corn. It really transforms the flavor. It kind of reminds me of a recipe my mom used to make growing up, where she used to make fried corn. Do you remember when she made that?
Oh yeah, it was
for us?
delicious. She used a little sugar to caramelize the outside of the corn in a pan. That's a delicious recipe. Maybe we'll film that
That's a whole
for
other
you sometime in the future.
Okay, I think that looks pretty good.
All right. So what we've got here, we've got our corn here.
Here, let me move that for you.
We've got a fresh jalapeno that's diced and seeded. This adds a little bit of heat. If you don't like heat, obviously you can leave it out. We've got a little bit of chopped cilantro.
Love it. So fresh.
We've got some chopped green onion. I'm gonna stir this to combine, and then Susie, I'm gonna have you drizzle that sauce over and I'll stir it up.
Okay, the Mexican crumbling cheese, the crema, the mayo, the lime zest. Boy, does that smell delicious. This is gonna be great for that party we're going to.
Yeah.
All right, that looks pretty good. I'll give you one more little scoop. How about that?
So all you do, stir to combine. We're gonna plate it up in a pretty bowl and top it with a little bit more of that cotija cheese. And I like to sprinkle a little bit of chipotle powder, which kind of reinforces that smokiness from the poblano pepper.
This is a great salad to make ahead. It will hold very nicely.
Yeah.
All right, looks good, Clark. Looks
All right.
great.
I think
Look
I
at all
got it
that
combined.
color.
Let's see if I can get it neatly in this bowl.
All right, give me a hold the bowl and you scrape. How about that?
All right.
All right. Beautiful. Okay,
Smooth it
looks
out a little bit.
great. And the crowning touch. Do we do cheese first or do you want chipotle?
Cheese first.
All right. Make a snow. All right. Dust, dust, dust. Beautiful.
I want to thank you for joining us today on the Ingles Table.
Don't forget to check out the rest of the website for more great recipes.
We'll see you next time.